What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Minion Simulator. With today we're going to be talking about this update that they recently dropped today, which is very odd for them because they usually drop stuff either on a Friday or a Sunday, but they ran out of time. They couldn't perfect the update, so what they did is they released for today the boss minion that you see behind me. This is the huge virus and also the exclusive chest. We have new exclusive chest, a new Titanic. I'm going to show you guys every single thing that this chest has to offer, but take a look at this pet. If you're new to the game and you've seen this pet for the first time in front of you, you would assume immediately that a pet like this comes from a Roblox chest that costs money and it's pay to win, but no. This is the boss minion, and it looks this good. It looks better than all the robots in the game so far from all the huges, and especially better than the 800 million valued retro robot especially. And you can get this for absolutely free if you're lucky. But that's not all they did for this update. What they also released is the brand new exclusive chest, and take a look at this, guys. This is the exclusive King chest. First of all, we have the Buddy 1 Ocean King. I mean, it looks decent, but still a Buddy 1. Next up, one of the best looking Buddy 2 designs called the Volcano King. Then we have the Cloud King, which is a Buddy 3. It looks amazing. And then we have, again, once more, the 1.5% huges. This is the huge Alien Knight. It looks okay, it looks decent. The huge Ghost King, however, looks amazing. And of course, as well, the last one would be the Titanic Dragon King. Maybe not everyone's favorite Titanic out of the three so far, including that, but it's still a Titanic. Who wouldn't want to have a Titanic? It's our chance to get a Titanic, and that's what I'm aiming for. But also what they did for this update is they changed the look of the Titanic in the inventory, and now it looks this big. That looks awesome. What I usually do is, with my account, I hatch a bunch of these. About maybe 50, 60, up to 70 of them, and I stop. Every time I stop because I don't get anything. I don't get even huges on my account. So for now, what I decided to do is say that's it. I'm not going to use my account anymore. That's going to be retired. I'm never going to hatch on my account. For this time, I'm going to be using my nephew's account. I'm going to put all the chests on here and see what happens. One thing I really want to tell you guys is that game passes do not matter when it comes to opening these. You can have no game passes and get the same luck as just about anyone else in the game with game passes. And to prove that point, I'm going to show you guys one thing later on, because this account only has 2 game passes, the plus 100 and the plus 500. This is pretty much a storage account right now, and it's not being used for anything else. It stores some stuff that I really want to keep, and I just don't have anywhere else to put it. So then it would go to this account, the exclusive chest, the stuff that I would need in the future for the huge machine. Everything is in here, and I'm also just hatching stuff randomly in this account. And here we have Zambi, the developer. Hopefully he gives me luck. I've been hovering around him for a while. Let's see what happens. Let's see what goes on. And oh no, I forgot my trades. Oh, there we go. There we go. I swear he probably thinks I'm a psycho because what I did was I kept on bumping into his spaceship. I kept on going all the way around him, just like sticking next to him, trying to get some dev luck. Maybe some dev luck is gonna work out in my favor, and it did. I got a huge, and hopefully that's the first huge. I'm definitely hatching much more chests than I'm actually recording, and I know that this is wrong. I should record the entire process, but now the chests, the way that we hatch them, it takes a lot longer than it used to. I really like the old method much better, where the chest just like rocks back and forth in front of you on the screen, and then something pops up. Whether it's a huge or just a minion, it looked much better in my opinion. But for any player that's not on YouTube, then this is much more satisfying because you can run around these chests as they're popping up and just have fun here. And this is my cue that I should stop. I need to go to a trading plaza because the private server, sometimes they work in your favor, but in my opinion, they're not better than the trading plaza. I hatched the Titanic here, so maybe, just maybe I can hatch something good here as well, because I'm planning on hatching 16 only. Oh, Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yes, yes, I'll take that. I've never been this excited in a long time, but this huge looks really, really good. I'm excited to see this huge in my inventory, and this is number 2 of these Ghost Kings. And you know what? On the previous server that I got the first one in, someone wanted to offer me 4 huges. I'm not sure which huges, but I think maybe 4 dragon masks or maybe 4 robots. Maybe they thought that I'm a noob account and I don't know the values, and they just offered 4 huges, and I said no. And when I said no, they got so angry. They got so angry that I just decided to leave. And guys, if that happens to you, if someone bullies you into selling something that you don't want to sell, just say no. Just say no. Never ever give in to what they're trying to do, because what they're trying to do is intimidate you in order for you to trade your huges to them, and they're gonna win. They're gonna profit. Don't do it. Don't listen to them. Like I said before, I only have 2 game passes, the plus 500 that you can see over there and the plus 100. That's it. This is an account that doesn't have those game passes or all those Robux invested for game passes. It only has those storage game passes, and that's it. All the boosts are boosted. The triple boost, even though maybe it doesn't make sense, the triple damage, the triple gems, they don't make sense to be boosted, but it somehow works out for me in every alt account that I use. Not everyone, but some of the alt accounts that I use, I end up getting huges. Now this is my main account. I'm so nervous to do this on my main account, so I'm just gonna hatch a few of them and let's see what happens. You know, this is such a risk to do, because guys, I've lost 120, 150, 180,000 Robux, and I just don't hatch even a single huge. And that to me is a huge deal. I can't do that anymore, so I'm just hatching with other accounts, including my niece's account while she was asleep. I got this one. This is the 3rd one I have in my inventory. I hatched the other chests. I'm not sure how many chests I hatched, but I did hatch quite a lot. And I didn't hatch a Titanic, but here's the person, the only person in the game with this Titanic. Well, I shouldn't say the only person, the first person to hatch this Titanic, and so far the only one in game. Who knows whenever the next one is going to be released or whenever the next one's going to be hatched. So far this is it, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments down below which one, and don't be biased, which one of these Titanics do you think looks better? Do you like the one on the right, my one, the Asgardian Wolf, or the dragon? This is the Dragon King, the Titanic Dragon King, and it looks good, but in my opinion, the best one, the best Titanic has to be the Night Phantom. That's my favorite. But right now, guys, I want to look at the damage. I want to look at the damage so far. How much did I spend? How much did I actually spend? Because I feel like I didn't spend that much, but when I went and I looked at my Robux, it was 0. Like almost like 300 and something. I couldn't believe how much I spent without realizing it. Now if I take everything that's in front of me, there's 16 of those 3,200s. 16 of them! Oh my gosh! We got 2 of the 1,200 plus 1,200 and 1 of the 400s. Oh my god, are you joking? What? What? 54,000 Robux is what I spent? 135 chests hatched. I didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel it. Oh my gosh. I'm just like buying and hatching, buying and hatching. Like, let's go, buying and hatching. That's it. No feelings whatsoever. Next time what I'm going to do is, and yes, there is going to be a next time, I'm just going to hatch a bunch of chests at once and see what happens. This here is the huge alien knight. I didn't get a chance to hatch this, but that's not a problem because I get a chance to get the Ghost King, which I do prefer over this. And I'm not just saying that because I don't have that. If I wanted to get it, then I would get it. But eventually, I just might get it. The huge Ghost King has to be my favorite out of the 2, and the enchants on it are pretty okay, but this one, Fantasy Gems 4, I'm not sure how long we have until the fantasy world is done with. I think there's 2 more zones to go, but that's pretty good. All 3 of them together, they look really good. And the size of them, it's kind of like the same as Propeller Bob in a sense. Like, I'm going to compare it later on. But look at the 3 of them together, they look really, really good. But apparently out of 135 chests that I hatched, I got 3 of these huges, which I'm happy about, 18 of the Buddy 3 pets. I got so much more Buddy 2 pets versus Buddy 1s, which I'm actually happy about because by the time that the huge machine comes out this Friday, hopefully there's no delay on that. When it comes out, I'm gonna make use of them and just like get rid of them in the huge machine and see what huges they have to offer. This is the Propeller Bob versus the Ghost King. Of course, I love the Ghost King more. That's more of my type of huge. but I know a lot of people also like the propeller bob, so the choice is yours. Which one do you think is better? On the last video, I showed you guys a bunch of huges. I gave you guys the values based on my experience and what people say on Discord, but reliable people, because there are some people, unfortunately, that they just don't give you accurate information, maybe boosting their own inventories, maybe boosting their own huges that they have a lot in, maybe they invested a lot into something and they just want to push the prices up. So here's a modified list, not with my own experience only, but with what people on Discord say, the win-lose section that actually does make sense, and also most importantly, people on the trading plazas that do sell these huges. They gave me information how much they do sell, and if they didn't give me privately, then it's what they did say on Discord as well. Everything, all the data has been collected, and just like, this is it. This is the final result. If someone tells you that the values are wrong here, then they're trying to rip you off. But also bear in mind that there is a profit to be expected. Some people don't buy them for these prices and then sell it for the same price. Everyone tries to make a profit, so you have to bear that in mind. Between 5 to 10 million on some of the pets is something reasonable. But if you do get a fair trade, then the list that you see is everything as accurate as possible. And that's the end of today's video, everyone. I really hope that you did enjoy this. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you can leave a like down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That would really help me out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all on the next one.